Yo legends, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. I am Rubicon. Now this video, it's been a while since we did our last one. It is the gaming room tour of 2023. I know some people have been waiting to see this, but it's time. We're going to take you from the other side, left to right of the room. You will see how much has changed since that last video, and if you haven't seen that last video, guys, please go back, check it out, so then you can see how much has changed since. So here we go, let's do this. Starting off with this area, we have some WWE figures alongside some pop vinyl figures from classic games like Mortal Kombat, Tomb Raider and Crash Bandicoot. Moving on down to some of the games, we've got some Dreamcast, we have PlayStation 1, moving on to the PlayStation 2, we have the strategy guides, green screen for when I'm doing my live streaming. We have an original PlayStation 3 alongside Nintendo's Mortal Kombat and Donkey Kong Country. Absolute classic games. Moving on down to our consoles, we've got the Super Nintendo, same one I've had since I was young. Next to it we've got the Super Mini SFC, Chinese clone of this one. We've got the N64, absolute classic. You can't beat the N64 sometimes. We've got the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo GameCube. Down here we've got, inside here we've got a special edition steelbook of WWE 2K19. We have the Game Boy Color. We have the Gran Turismo Sport controller for the PS4. Down here we've got the Xbox One. Moving on to the original Xbox. Just inside here, guys, we have the Modern Warfare edition of the Xbox 360. Just up here you have PlayStation 4 with the VR connectors. Now this one, this is old school. So here, guys, we have got an Amstrad. We've got the CPC 6128, which was the disc drive version of the Amstrad. And we've got the CPC 464, which is a cassette based console. This is a console that I used to play when I was really young with my uncles. So yeah, I've inherited that now, and that's now into my collection. Along here we've got, obviously, this is where I do all the live streaming and the content. Up here, guys, we have another original PlayStation 3. We have the VR headset, and then we have the Sega Mega Drive, the 16-bit. Moving on down to the Sega Saturn. Then we got the Sega Dreamcast with Jason Voorhees light, love it. Moving on down to the PlayStation 3 Slim. And then we have the Aqua edition of the PlayStation 2. And then we've got two original PlayStations, a PS1. And if you remember, guys, in the last video I'd mentioned that I've got to dig out my link cable. Well, I found that, and that is just in behind. Then moving on to some more games. We have the PS3 collection. And then on to PlayStation 4. We have a couple of PS5 games now, but no PS5 yet. And we move on to, we've got Xbox and Xbox 360 just up here. And then moving on over to the Terminators, Metal Skull. Couple of little figurines. We've got Big Mario down here. We've got Mortal Kombat for the Amiga. We've got a couple of more Xbox One games since the last time. Not many, but I'm not too worried about that. We've got a PlayStation Portable, known as the PSP. There's some PSP games. Then here we've got some Super Nintendo games. And in behind we've got my only NES game, which is Gremlins 2. We've got a couple of Amstrad games there. And obviously Nintendo 64. With GoldenEye, Doom. We've got 2 Nintendo DS's, which is the kids. And their games. We have some Game Boy games. And some Game Boy Color. A couple of SP games. Moving on down to GameCube, Nintendo Wii, and we've also got Amstrad CPC series, the F16 Eagle. Sorry about the lighting, guys. Moving on down to the Sega Mega Drive games. We also have Sega Saturn. And then what we'll do is move up here. We've got an Iron Man poster, an Avengers poster. We've got some more pop vinyl figures just over here from some Marvel superheroes. We've got Elvis Presley. We've got Boba Fett and Nemesis. And then we've got Blu-rays. Some CDs and then some more Blu-rays. So there we have it, legends, our gaming room tour of 2023. I do hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have enjoyed watching, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave any comments underneath if there's anything that you'd like to see within this channel, and don't forget to hit like. Thank you for watching. I've been Rubicon Gaming, you've been the legends, and we'll see you very, very soon on our next video. Goodbye all.